Fine, I'll do that, all right? I'll do 12 hot dogs in 4 minutes. I was going to have a nice dinner with my chick tonight, but fine. I'll ruin it all for you.
That's your way of knockout talent.
No,
the first thing he has you to do.
You're
sitting there stuffing tube steak in your mouth like it's nothing.
I mean, I'm not trying to give in to him, Ron, but, you know, this guy's playing hardball. His name is very intimidating. Master of puppets.
His initials are Mop. I'm really hoping it's Mikey D calling from another phone. So you go from screaming to acting like a pussy.
That fucking Greek twat, Mikey D, probably somewhat behind this. He did take the tank, by the way.
All right, Master of Puppets, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Ron.
All right, bye.
Thank you, Master of Puppets. Doesn't look like we're any closer to getting Roberto back.
Why don't you try to have the call traced? Have you talked to the police yet?
I didn't. I only have talked to Master Poe.
What'd he say? It's not him?
He said it's not him, but he could be a suspect, Ron. We know,
because of the master part?
The ninja, the Master P, Master Puppets, Master P.
You don't think it could be Master P, the great ballroom dancer?
I doubt him because the guy looked like a Caucasian. And so, but just a lot of the ninja equipment that Master of Puppets was disguised in could easily have been borrowed from Master Poe.
Well, this is turning into a daily nightmare with you, Dave.
Wednesday.
I went through this for, I believe it was 19 weeks between Fez and Elfish. I'm not about to do that in the spring. I don't have a spring book to go to, so I don't need to sit around and try to hype some kind of bad gimmick. But it's not going to happen. And I got pictures today, which are hilarious, of Roberto involved in what can only be considered a big veto situation with Johnny Cakes. Have you seen these, Earl? Here he is. It's a chef and Roberto. Is that a chef? Is that from Sesame Street, Fez?
Yeah, it looks like it's a Muppet chef that's going down on Roberto in that picture.
Well, Roberto going down on him here. So apparently Roberto is up in New Hampshire and couldn't be happier. He and Johnny Cakes are having the time of his life.
I just saw the one of, let's just say Roberto, he's bent over.
So the best thing that Dave has done for the show lately is have his puppet stolen.
Not hang on to his belongings.
Now, I asked him about it today. He had a little joke all lined up. And I'm like, you know what? I know that you probably are behind this puppet being gone. There's no way that I believe this is real. Do you, Fez?
Not when he's joking about it. If he loved his puppet as much as he said he did, he'd really be upset about it and not try to do jokes about it.
I think it's him and his friend or Westside did this. I have no idea exactly, but I'm not really even believing the story. But RonFez.net have the pictures of the puppet, and it's pretty cute. What about Master of Puppets? Is that anywhere on the list, Fez?
Master of Puppets on the popular list. Kids liking that name.
I noticed that you've dropped everything today with Master of Puppets, Dave.
No, I'm still pissed off.
Pissed off or happy?
If happy is on Earth 2, meaning pissed off, then that's what I am. I mean, no, I'm still angry.
What did Master of Puppets have for you to do today? Did Master of Puppets give you an idea? Because I understand since you didn't do the hot dogs yesterday, you ain't getting your puppet back.
I'll do the hot dogs right now.
I was supposed to do it yesterday. You want to do it right now?
I'll do it right now.
Where are they?
The hot dogs. Get them in 5 seconds. I know a place right in the corner.
You can't get them in 5 seconds.
Absolutely.
There's got to be some kind of show prep.
Here we go. Gonna get the hot dogs.
You're not gonna get the hot dogs. Why wouldn't you have done it yesterday? Now this guy is furious with you, Dave.
Yesterday I didn't want to give in. I thought about it and thought about America and how America handles the hostage situations. They don't give in. I am angry at him for real, and I don't want to be his puppet. He may have mine, but I'm not going to be his Roberto and dance for his strings.
Why would he dance for his strings?
Well, what I'm saying is I don't want to, go through...
Have you been training this kid?
Yes.
Starting to sound like it. It is honestly starting to sound like it.
Sounds just like me.
Why don't you two sing Me and My Shadow, back and forth?
I didn't want to have to do whatever he told me, and I thought then yesterday, by being defiant, he was going to, give me my puppet, and then today with the Roberto giving head to a chef puppet.
I noticed this. Roberto looked like he was instigating.
He was the one giving the actual oral sex.
There was a smile on his face.
But here's the joke there. Chef. You know, your girlfriend, West Side, what she did
Yeah.
during the breakup time? She did what?
She hooked up with a chef, I think.
What did she give him?
Possibly oral treats were.
Why does this happen with everyone you love? That they leave you for a chef. Now, Dave, I'm going to ask you again. Are you behind this bit?
No. Swear to God. I would not be... I've had a lot of pain over this.
You swore to God you would shave your head if the Nets ever lost. I see you sitting there with a full head of red hair, which, as a matter of fact, is getting bigger. Maybe just the opposite. We should never let you cut your hair.
No, that would be worse. Because then
What's the biggest? Because it just goes up in the air, right?
Up and to the side. So a lot of Carrot Top, Bill Walton.
I love it.
Got to be a lot of Ronald McDonald there once it gets big.
Definitely. Well,
maybe that's what we'll do. Just shave the center, and then let it get all Ronald McDonald.
If you shave the center, how about that? I'll do that right the fuck now. You shave the center of my head, and I'll keep it for the rest of the week.
What do you mean for the rest of the week?
We're almost done on a Wednesday. We got an hour left in Wednesday show.
You know, Fez, I don't think he's being mentored by you. I think he's being mentored by Crazy Jen, where he attempts to think of something to do that second and to pull it off. I think Master Puppets is doing more for the show than you are.
No way. Master Puppet's a thief. Master Puppet's a fucking criminal.
If you had to guess, I mean, of everybody that was there that night, who do you honestly think it was?
In all honesty, I've been giving it a lot of thought. I think Bill, the intern, is probably suspect number one, due to the fact that...
Why wouldn't you be punching him? Let's say if I thought Bill had something in mind, like my wallet, there would be a huge confrontation.
Well, we are co-workers. I'm a little bit afraid about, getting
Bill
fired. And
don't let everybody take everything of yours.
I'm not going to.
Because if I had a job where I have to give up my stuff, I can't have that job.
Well, I have been interrogating him, very seriously. Every single day, I just keep asking, are you really the one behind this? I don't care, please, just make, is it a bid or what?
Who else do you think?
Okay, number two, this is one that seems very likely, Mikey D. Because Mikey D... was obviously upset. We heard him upset yesterday with all that crazy nonsense. So, if he was so upset at me for the Carrabba's party, he was probably upset on Saturday. During the party, he took the tank home. He probably took Roberto in it. Also, Helen was the last person seen with Roberto in photography.
And Roberto did ruin her jacket, among others.
That's a fucking good point. And if Mikey D did it, I'm proud of him. Now, wasn't he in here the other day when Master Puppets called, though?
No.
Remember he came in the other day when he had to pay me the $260 that are always him?
I don't think Master Puppet was on the line. Plus, I've taken a close examination of the photos, and what Mikey D could simply be behind it, and he's hiring like a person. Like I think a lot of these people are
working as a team.
So he's a third guy that I suspect. I suspect Irish Alky as well now.
No, I saw Alky that night. Alky couldn't have tied his own shoes.
I've been thinking
he had trouble stealing a kiss.
I mean, seriously, he was out of his mind.
When I had my lost weekend at Solera's house a few weeks ago, I paid very close attention to their outside backyard. It's almost exact same backyard. In fact, they even have one of those little playhouses in their backyard that this Master of Puppets has in his family.
I just don't... Alky was as drunk as I've ever seen him, so I don't think it was Alky. Not that I'm protecting anybody, but I'm just trying to help you. Because Mikey D, I thought was a good plan.
Okay.
Bill, I don't think Bill can pull it off.
Ron, what about this? Bill, he was the one who had photos taken of me when I was passed out.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of similarities there.
Bill seems like the type that would brag about it.
Or break it. He overdoes everything.
I don't know. He's good at keeping quiet, and he's very
lonesome. We got Master Puppets on right now.
Fuck.
Let's try to keep your fucking head this time. Master of Puppets, how are you?
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I just really want to know why Dave didn't do the stunt yesterday.
Why didn't you do the stunt yesterday,
Because I didn't want to be your little puppy running over.
I remember from our conversation, because I have a pretty good memory, you were going to dinner with your girlfriend last night, weren't you?
Yes.
So you didn't want to ruin your appetite and do a stunt on the air to protect your night.
That sounds right.
I'm going to dinner with my chick tonight, and I will still do it. But forget about that. The sun's gone. The sun's gone. Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. Let me ask you this, Master Puppets, and this is serious now. Do you have a fucking mustache? And you had a mask on. No, listen. You had a mask on in the photos, so it's not going to matter. But do you have a mustache in real life?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
What would that even mean anyway?
I'll tell you why.
It doesn't matter.
I gave out my address on the air yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom, looming. This is, for fuck's sake, the true deal. I'm in the bathroom. My chick starts screaming, Dave. Looming in my window was a large man with a mustache.
You gave out your address on the air.
And he goes, and he says, hey, tell Dave all the Astoria boys are watching him. And he runs away. That's really funny?
Yes.
I'm getting stalked. You did it.
You gave out your own address.
I didn't think anyone would show up. Who shows up to people who just poured out their address?
Wipe that spit off your mouth.
Gross. Mr. B, if I may say, she was very shaken, so much so that she wants me that we're looking at getting an apartment in Manhattan. We went last night to a place on 88th in New York.
All you have to worry about is when a giant chef hat comes up from below that window.
It was the scariest moment, and that's why I'm saying, Master Puppets.
How's your place on 88th?
It's way above my head, Ron. It's not going to happen.
What's it going for?
It was going for $1,700.
Yeah.
And
you're not gonna, for what, studio?
For a one-bedroom apartment that was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
What floor?
But 5th floor. And on a 5-floor building, so we had the penthouse. And it was, I'm telling you, it was
Why
great.
Why did you get it?
Moving on up.
I could afford it, but I don't think her salary, we need to split it right down the middle. I just can't, I can tap out at 900 max. 900.
Then enjoy Queens.
But, you know,
let's get back to Master Puppets.
Fine, Master Puppets, you're going to steal my personal property, my fucking godson, that's one thing. But now you're showing up and stalking my house, or one of your little minions, probably.
Actually, no, I was contacted by somebody in the Greek mafia interested in dismantling and distributing pieces of Roberto, but I haven't decided if I'm ready for that
So
yet.
You're working with Mikey D. Let's just lay the cards on the table. You just said Greek mafia.
I was contacted. I haven't made that choice yet. I'm the one in control here, Dave. You got to accept that.
So Mikey D knows your phone number.
No.
How did you contact? So you know Mikey D's phone number. How did you contact him?
No. I've emailed everything I've emailed to you, to Ron Fez, and the message board, and apparently at least Mikey D's bright enough to figure out how to get a hold of me.
What do you want exactly? What is it that you want?
I've said since Monday, do a bit with a payoff. And yesterday I gave you one, but because you're thinking of yourself and not the show from 12 to 3, you didn't do it.
Because I don't want, but fine. If it's going to take that, what if I do shave my head right down the middle? Keep the rest of my hair.
No.
That's what?
It really is
How's
dull.
that payoff? That's shaving your head.
That's nothing. It's a nice haircut.
It's summer. You know.
No. Shaving my head down the middle, but with keeping the rest of my hair.
It worked for Larry Fine.
Did you hear back?
No.
You know, just answer a couple questions and then fine. You know, whatever. Do you live in New York City? Do you live?
I'm not going to answer that.
Dave.
Why? I can't see through the telephone cord what you look like.
Have you ever seen a hostage situation? Like he told you, he runs the deal.
I might have your puppet, but I own you.
Ooh.
And you'll never get a fucking stunt at me after that.
It's not going to happen. Huh?
No. You'll never get a stunt at me now. I was willing to go to the stunt. See, I flip-flop back and forth. But
like everything. You never have a payoff.
It's probably true, Ron. And what I'm trying to say is that will not happen. I am not going to be your puppet anymore, Master of Puppets. And by the way, let's just get this on the table, or is it Master Poe? Is that who I should be talking to? Because the ninja artifacts, are you from Jersey?
Master Poe was there today. Why don't you ask him?
I'm afraid, yeah. He's large. But you know...
I'm small, Dave!
That just brings back so much.
What?
The memories of Roberto right there.
Why didn't you take care of him?
I thought he needed a night out on his own. Together 24/7.
Stupid.
You know, Master of Puppets, if you just give me the state, that's fine. We're all good with that now.
Or you know what? You want to resolve all this, Dave?
Yeah, let's go resolve.
I'll give you an out. From the Big Ass Prize Closet, I like the sound of that Mel Brooks DVD set. You give me that DVD set, the puppet's back to you.
I will give you the DVD set. Or, no, wait, let me ask permission
Well, no,
I'm not going to ask for forget. I'm not going to ask permission. I won't ask permission. Listen, if I have to buy it myself, you.
No, but see, I asked for the one from the prize closet, and